Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Tatsuya TMA bringing you another cast. In this match, this is a ranked match. I will be playing Evelynn. This is Season 3-ish. A lot of people think that since the Evelynn nerf that she is not... Let's go ahead and do this real quick. That she is not viable anymore. I beg to differ. So I'm hoping to show you a little bit about just some changes as to what I've done, at least in since the Evelynn nerf. She still has massive roam capability. She can still shove the lane. She still has pretty huge burst. You can kind of change up the way that you build her a little bit. So, anyways, I am Eve in the mid versus their Kassadin. He first picked Kassadin. I guess thinking that this was Season 1 and Kassadin wasn't banned, so he was going to pick Kassadin. I picked Eve because, I mean, he's got the silence, which lasts a decent amount of time, and then the slow, but I can just hit my my W, which is, boom, Dark Frenzy removes all slowing effects. I can just hit my W, get right back on top of him, and I was pretty sure that I could outburst him. So Eve versus Kassadin in the mid. Down bottom we have our MF and Soraka. That's Shave Steak. You might have seen him in some of my other casts. He is one of the people that I duo queue with. Versus a Janna and a Caitlyn. That's pretty powerful for our lane, just because Soraka can keep MF full on mana, so she can keep that double up harass. However, that will mean if she's using double up to harass, unless she's hitting the champion, even if she hits a champion, if they're near a minion, then they are going to push their lane a little bit. So just as long as Soraka gets some nice ward coverage in there, then they shouldn't be too bad. But they're definitely, with that lane, they're going to be a little bit more pushed. But Caitlyn tends to push lanes a lot with Piltover Peacemaker. Up top we have their Irelia versus our Kha'Zix, and the Hate Spark Harass starts. And then in the jungle they have J4, Jarvan, the man, the myth, the legend, versus Hecarim. Hecarim looking to come in on this Kassadin early before he has the rift. He's pinging for it, and the flash out before he gets pushed away. He did take a couple hate spikes, so Kassadin went down about half health. Has to drop a pot. Now with Eve, if you can get good with it, at least earlier on, with just simply last hitting a minion without hitting too many other minions, and that silence goes down, without hitting too many other minions, then you can play a little bit safer before you go back the first time to get wards. Hecarim, knowing that the flash is down, comes right back to the mid. The hate spike, his flash is down, the Ravage goes down, he's knocked to the side. The Ignite goes down. Oh, and one more hate spike to put him down for the first blood. Eve winning the lane. This is definitely a smart call with Hex. Seeing that Kassadin was favoring the top side of the river and he went up that way, and knowing that his flash was down, he doesn't have the rift walk yet, so he can't easily escape. Now that Kassadin, seeing that Hecarim went up the river, should have stayed more on this side over here. Because Heck would have had to go all the way through the jungle, boom, 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 and back underneath if he was going to come over to this side. So remember, always try and play safer whenever you don't have a flash. Now, if you want some freelo playing as Eve, some things to keep in mind is I level Hate Spike. Always level Hate Spike, just because it lets you farm easier. It's going to be your main spell. Ravage later on is going to be where a huge amount of burst comes in, but Hate Spike is that consistent damage, which makes her a lot different than other mids, because a lot of other mids are super bursty, like Kassadin rift walks in, does his silence, does his pulse thing, and then, you know, that's his burst, and then his auto attacks. Granted, he has his W, which is a little bit of a steroid to it, but Eve has like a 0.5 second cooldown on her hate spike and just consistently outputs damage with it. It's amazing. So anyways, one of the things I like to do, I usually don't roam too much with Eve until I hit until I hit level 6 to get that extra burst for my ult. But what I like to do in lane 1 through 6, or 1 through whenever I'm going to be roaming, is I like to try and go invisible as much as I can. Oh, the Jarvan comes in. Soraka, will she make it out? No, she does not. She goes down. The Ignite is down on MF. Caitlyn puts down the MF. So bottom lane, 2 kills for them, 0 for us. Super sad face, yo. Super sad face. So anyways, yes, what I was saying is I like to go invisible as much as I can in the lane, because it's a little bit of a mental game. They might start to call MIAs every time I go invisible, but they're going to forget one of the times, and by the time they forget and call it, I could already be in a lane, just because she's so freaking fast. One of the other things that's great about Eve roaming is that you can, most people, as you can see here, J4 has a pink ward, but most people don't buy pink wards. They buy the green wards, the sight wards. So, and Eve can run straight through them since she's invisible with her passive, which is ridiculous. So yeah, she's still pretty powerful. And I always start boots 3 pots just because it's easier that way. Jarvan coming in, does scare me off, does not waste a flash or anything. Hecarim meets Jarvan in the jungle, pushes him back. Jarvan trying to make it out, and he dashes out, tosses the slow, and I'm not over there in time. So I would say one of this, in terms of items wise, one of the things that I usually start with her is an Abyssal, for the sheer fact that, so she has one of the highest ratios for gaining MR and health for AP mids are concerned. So she's naturally, I mean, if you look at my health, I'm naturally a bit beefier and tankier than this Kassadin. Silence. The Ravage goes down, and I walk away with a little bit more health. Vision Ward goes down so he can actually see whenever I'm going invisible. This is a very, very smart move. As you see, I definitely won that exchange, but I also didn't let him get the second half of the burst. aka didn't re-engage once his cooldowns were off. Another good thing to do is, if there's somebody that you're having trouble with, or that you don't really... Oh, Hecarim trying to take the blue. Oh, and the huge burst from Kassadin. The Ignite goes down. He will go down to the Ignite, but Kha'Zix jumps in. Oh, gets knocked up by the Jarvan. Kassadin rifting back in. Kaz ulting, trying to get it out. Tosses the slowdown. He ults. He will make it back to his turret. Kassadin out of mana. So yeah, if there's somebody that you're playing against in the mid, or that you see a lot in the mid, that you're not really, or that you're having some trouble with, then you should try and play them in normal, because then you can get used to what their ranges are, what they're capable of, what they're not capable of, or watch videos of them so you can see, see their range, see what good players do with them, and then play like you're playing against good players. This Kha'Zix trying to come in and take the blue. I knew that they were at the blue. I have my ult up, but not there in time. I am winning the farm war 43-31. Time to dive Irelia, because that's always smart, right? Taking the turret hits. The ult goes down. The hate spike. The ignite. And Kha'Zix pulls away with the kill. Taste their fear. Does massive damage. Irelia put down. She is definitely somebody that I will try and visit as much as possible. Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has Cass right on top, and he does flash away. So Cass made him burn the flash, however Kha'Zix did make it out alive. So if I ever see an Irelia top and I am in the mid or jungle, which you'll pretty much never see me jungle because I hate it and I'm terrible at it, but if I see an Irelia up top, she can she just goes so well into late game if she gets, if she gets fed and she's allowed to just farm up top. So I try and shut her down as much as I possibly can. I have a strong hatred for her. Strong, strong, strong hatred. So now 1-0-1. As you see, I picked up... Oh, that's what I was talking about, the item. So, yeah, one of the things that I really like to start off with on her is the Abyssal. Just because it gives her that extra MR, which will allow you to win the trades in the lane against another AP. Obviously, I wouldn't go an Abyssal against an AD mid, but you don't see that as often. So, and not only that, but she has to be right on top of you to do her damage. So she's going to be in the range of that... of the Abyssal, so it just adds even that much more damage to her, and it's got nice AP on it. Hecarim wants to dive, but the Caitlyn backs. So, yeah, what you used to do is you used to just rush a DFG, because even the base damage that it did on it was absolutely huge. Now you can still get up to the same amount of damage that the DFG can do, but you need a little bit more AP in order to do so. Oh, we're going to see a fight down here. Yes, we are. MF knocked up. The heal from Soraka, but she is slow from that Kassadin, and Caitlyn. Oh, no, Caitlyn does not put it down. Kassadin puts it down. Everybody got a little piece of that, though. Stop feeding bot. God, GG. Ugh. Just kidding. Eve is a playmaker. If you're ahead with Eve, then it's just crazy. Evelynn, the ult goes down. The Ravage, the hate spikes. Janna knocking me back towards the Caitlyn, but I am slowed by Janna, and another slow comes out. Jarvan comes in, and it's time to back away. Oh no, but the Soraka knocked up. The Soraka ult goes down, the heal goes down, she is ignited, she will not make it out, trying to do as much damage as I can in the meantime, but knowing that I will not be able to take them on 3v1 quite yet. MF comes back in. And I will call that a loss for us. Ooh! Oh no! We're gonna go back and watch that. The Hecarim ult goes out. The damage underneath the turret. Oh, the silence on Hecarim. He is auto-attacking and takes 1, 2. Oh no, if only he went a little bit closer into this, he might not have taken that second turret hit and potentially would have made it out alive. So now Kassadin sitting at 3-2 with 57 minion kills. He's got more gold at this point. 34-26, 33-13. So he is ahead of me on gold because he does have those extra kills. And assists. He has no assists. I lied. I have the assist. Here's a little counter jungle action. Leave the little Wraith. So, back to the items. So I like to go with the Abyssal first rather than rush the DFG. After the Abyssal, depending on how much gold I have or how I'm doing in lane, if I'm a little bit behind, I might get the cages at that point. If not, then I might just go right for my death cap. If I'm sitting on 1600 gold, I'll always get that death cap first, or the needlessly large first, with my Sork shoes after I get the Abyssal. You can actually sacrifice the extra move speed from the boots too, just because you have that W to help give you some extra speed. And then after the death cap is when I usually get my DFG, because by that point you have enough AP to make the DFG actually do a decent amount of damage. So it's just another portion of the combo that helps you absolutely nuke people down, and it's a spectacular. And then, depends on the game. So I'd say my core is definitely Abyssal, Death Cap, and a DFG, with the rest of the items in there. You change it up based on the game. If I'm getting focused, maybe a Guardians. Rylai's is some nice beef and gives you some nice slow in action. They are pinging for it. But Hecarim stepped on a trap. So you see, I am roaming a lot, but still ahead of minions. And that is mainly because her ability to clear minions and shove a lane, and then roam, and then get back to lane by hitting that W and getting that extra move speed. It's just crazy. It's just crazy talk. Blue team wants a dragon. Clearing the minions. They will be going for that dragon. Kassadin rips over the wall, avoiding the Hecarim push. Now Jarvan walks away, not taking too much. Oh, they ping for the Hecarim. He's taking tons of burst. The E-Volt goes down. Hecarim has to defensively ult away, but Kassadin will put him down. MF ulting out. And Kassadin chasing me down. But gets the Rift Walk off for the killing spree. Does put me down. Ooh. Let's follow this chase. MF nabs the Janna. Gets a slow down. Oh, and the exhaust goes down on Caitlyn. The double up. The ignite. The bananas going out. And the last auto attack for the double kill. I was pinging furious. Yeah, that was me. See? There it is. Just because I knew that Kassadin was in there, but they wouldn't be able to catch him. He is Kassadin, especially when you step on traps. If you did see, I also put down that Jarvan. He locked me into his ult, so I figured, you know what? This is your death circle now there, big guy. Oh, no, Soraka walking in. I think thinking the MF was further behind, but, oh, the MF puts him down, the Soraka bait. Soraka baits him. Takes his full burst, heals himself up. And MF gets a little bit fed. So where bot lane was actually a little bit behind to start off with, MF now just came away with that one with 3 kills, putting her up on kills. She's at 5472 gold. She's got a pretty significant gold difference on Caitlyn. That's almost a BF sword. Like a good jungler, he gives a blue. Ooh, that's a close one. Hate spike, mine. Thought that was my ward. I was like, hot damn. Hacks. I warded that way too far out of the distance. Also, feel free to check out my stream at different points. Oh no, Jarvan comes in. The slow goes down, the flash. They are attempting to dive. Oh, and the ult comes out, the shield's down. Kassadin taking tons of damage from the turret, and now Jarvan taking tons of damage. The double kill underneath the turret. Trying to dive, but that ult, ooh, they were both slowed underneath the turret, couldn't go anywhere. Not expecting all that damage. As I said, I picked up my Abyssal and my Sork shoes on my last back. Gave me way more damage than I was doing before. I do have to go back right now, but I did just pick up the double kill there. Yeah, her ult's awesome because it allows you to. She has to be right in the middle of things, you know, in order to hate spike and to ravage. And that ult, because it gives you the shield and slows everybody, it just allows her to kind of sit in the middle. Plus, when you add the Abyssal, and if you have a defensive item like a Guardians or a Rylai's, it allows you to sit in there for enough time. Kassadin, putting off the Hecarim. Not knowing I'm here. Now he knows. Hate spike and the ravage. Agony's Embrace is off of cooldown. See, because I have that extra MR right now, his full combo does barely anything to me. He's coming down, check to see if their wraiths are up, since mine are not, because the jungler took them. Lame. The speed goes in, but the Rift Walk is out. The full combo, bringing me down to half-life. Still not too Not too worried about this. He is higher health than me, however, I got a Soraka heal. Oh. The MF ult goes out. Caitlyn trying to make it out. Oh. Jarvan coming back in. Oh, and the Jarvan ult goes down, but MF focuses down. Oh, and then focuses down the Caitlyn. But unfortunately, Jarvan puts down the MF and turns away from Soraka. Banana. Banana. They call her Chiquita. The silence down on J4. Oh, the heal down on Soraka. Star calling. Star calling. J4. All out of mana. When you push one turret, you might as well push two. I think we got another kill. Janna coming in to protect that whirlwind. And Irelia taking the turret because Kha'Zix abandoned it. Taking a blue. We have him pushed, so knew that that was a safe blue steal. So as you see here, I did go with the Cage's lucky pick just because I was roaming a lot. So my farm is a little bit lower than I'd like at this time. 20 minutes, I should be higher than 126. But because bottom lane was having a bit of trouble early, and I hate Irelia, I was definitely roaming a little bit more. Irelia coming in on the Soraka. The ult goes out. Bot lane makes it back to their turret. Okay. Oh, Kassadin rifting over. Will we see a silence? There's the silence. Where's this? Oh, the flash comes out. Scared of the MF. Blue team, free dragon.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
The MF goes out. Will Janna flash over? Ooh, the fail flash. But blue team focusing down the bot lane. Soraka. Ooh, MF flashes over the wall. Soraka goes down. MF trying to make it out alive. Jarvan now going down. The hate spike. And the Heck ult comes out. Double kill. Kassadin going down. That Heck ult's so strong. That fear is just so powerful. And Irelia, why are you so fast? I'm trying to hate spike as much as I can. Oh, the jukes. The jukes. Trying to get the speed. Trying to come down and cut her off, but that blade surge just put her just enough ahead to where I will not be able to catch up to her.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So they lost 2, we lost 1. Ahead. Hecarim taking some unnecessary hits. Trying to put down some pressure on this mid lane. They're pinging for Eve. Hecarim, a little overextended for a little bit too long. They will not be able to catch up to me, and I will let him die. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Why can't I see my stuff? Well, isn't that just interesting? Scoreboard. How did I turn that off? There must be a hotkey for that. Did I accidentally hit at some point, which doesn't make sense because I was just using my mouse. So as I was trying to see, how much gold do I have? I am sitting on way too much gold. Look at how much gold I'm sitting on. That is unnecessary. Main reason was because after that that double kill, I had farmed up a bit, pushed down, pushed a lane. So I was sitting on a little bit too much gold. So now, as you see, I'm picking up the pieces for the death cap.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
I always like to get the death cap before the DFG, like I said, to really give it a lot of damage. Misses the force pulse. Trying to go to all the pings, see what happens. Janna face shucking bushes. Gets knocked back by the Hecarim. She is slowed. Pushes everybody away. Will she go down? Kassadin trying to focus down. Oh, and the Heck ult comes out. And the MF ult! The double kill goes to Eve. That hate spike too strong. Now trying to catch up to this Caitlyn. And I'll step on a trap. Oh my god, stop. Stop with the messages. Stop it. Yeah, because of that hate spike just starting to do so much damage, it is real easy for Eve to secure kills. Nobody makes it out. It's just, she's so fast, she has such a chase potential. And hate spike, tons of damage. Counter jungling. Now it's time to go back. Finishing up the death cap, I am assuming. Sitting in a nice gold advantage. 9217, 9200 to 7000, so about 2200 up. That's it's almost both pieces of a death cap, which is a tons of damage. Massive damage. Sorry, tons of damage is by freak. I'm going to take this moment to explain the contest for getting either a pack silver skin or a NASA skin. There will only be one skin given away during this skin giveaway. There's only one pack silver skin left, and I believe 4 Riot NASAs. So if somebody gets the pack silver skin, then this will be the last one that's given away for now until I can acquire some more somehow. However, here's the contest. So, me and my uncreative mind could not think of an actual contest. The last one was the League of Legends Haiku. That was, my brother gave me that idea. So, this is what my idea is because I will be giving away another skin eventually, since I have more, I want you guys to give me an idea for what the next contest for a skin giveaway could be. And I want it to be something that's decently easy to do, whether it's coming up with something or something in the comments, or I don't know, something. Use your crazy brains to come up with an idea as to what I can do for a little mini, something you can post in the comments section type contest. And the person whose contest I like the most, I will do for the next skin giveaway, and I will give them a skin for this one. So you have until next Monday. Yeah, that's fine, a week. You have until next Monday to post. You can give me more than one idea, whichever idea I like the most. I will send you a message on YouTube, so please check your messages with the code. And so please let me know which skin you would want, as well as what you think I should do for my next contest. So the contest is, give me a contest idea. Boom, back to the game. Alright, not muted. Fantastique. The ghost is out. We are seeing a dive. She is pushed. Hecarim taking the turret hits. MF. Oh, so much damage. That double up. MF, if she gets some decent feed here, she just does crazy damage. Oh my god, it's a Bloodthirster and a Phantom Dancer. I bet at some point we'll see an IE and maybe a GA, and I'm guessing a Last Whisper as well. It's such a weird AD carry build. I'm looking very much forward to the new items, just because I really want to see different builds. Hecarim. I have to pause this real quick. This is amazing. This is something that you, if you watch the professional tournaments, you see this a lot. The Spirit Visage is a very underused item in lower and mid elos. It's a very cheap item. It gives you magic resistant health, cooldown reduction, but then the big part is it increases your healing and regeneration effects on yourself by 15%. Now, this also means, so he has his natural, his W, I forget the name of it, whatever the name of it is, that gives him health back. But then also, what you see a lot in the higher elo play is people that have a support on their team that has sustain, like a Soraka heal, her ult and her heal, that will actually do 15% more healing on him because he has a Spirit Visage. So you actually see this item a lot whenever somebody has a sustaining support like a Sona or a Soraka, just because it kind of almost beefs them up a little bit more. So I didn't even realize that he had gotten that in this while we were playing this game, but props to him. Props to him. Keeping my farm up. Hate Spike Farm is so fun. So, I've got the death cap finished up. I will be going to the DFG next. As I said, it's pretty much the last piece of my core, and then usually either some defensive items or defensive AP items after that, which is pretty much like, you know, Zonia's or Ryla's, or an Abyssal, but I have the Abyssal. Kassadin is building. Granted, he has the Rod of Ages, but I don't really like the Tear of the Goddess, just because he's got some nice mana regen from his W. You know, every time he kills a unit, he gains, or every time he auto attacks, he gains regen back. Hecarim getting caught, face checking bushes, but there is a Kha'Zix right behind who is abandoning him. The Soraka heal comes out, but it will not be enough to save him. Oh, he ults out, trying to do as much damage as he can. And the Eve ult comes down. Jarvan goes down. Now it's time for Irelia to go down. Irelia goes down, shut down by the Eve. And Kassadin riffs out to make it out alive. So Hecarim goes down, but he does give us the trade of the Irelia. Oh, and Kha'Zix trying to put down this Janna. Some real nice burst from him right now. He doesn't even have a lot of items for 28 minutes in. He's got a Brutalizer and a Bloodthirster, which isn't even that built. He is down a little bit on minion kills in the exact same score as Irelia, so not too much of a gold difference there. But Irelia is building beefy. We don't really have too much of a front line here. Granted, I'll be kind of in the front line and causing havoc, being Eve. Hecarim is building definitely a little bit beefier with that Spirit Visage, and the Trinity Force gives some help, and the Hog. But other than that, our front line is a little light. But I mean, they have J4 and Irelia, so I mean they don't have too much. We'll see a dragon. Knowing that we just put the two down, brought them up. The key is you never really want to be doing nothing. So if you put two people down, go do a dragon, go do a baron. One of the two, or go take their buffs. So you always want to be doing something, or go take a turret. So because if you have a team fight at that point, you're up. Unless you're all hurt, best thing you can do is if you win a team fight, take an objective. You want to look to see what towers are pushed. If no towers are pushed, go take their buffs. If their buffs aren't there, go take a dragon. If you have decent amount of health, go take a baron. Kha'Zix going back. Oh no. Hecarim face checking the bush. Oh, gets hit by the Janna. The Jarvan ult goes down. Eve goes down real quick. Hecarim goes down, and that will be a free baron. Put the two of us down. I actually took a decent amount of damage for 5v2, but that MF ult did come in across all of them. That was just stupid. Stupid on my part, stupid on Hecarim's part. He apologized for it, I apologized for it. We had no ward in that bush. By the way, this right here is a great ward spot. It gives you sight of this whole bush, which is where, as you saw, a lot of people like to wait in. But they did have an oracle, so it doesn't matter even if we had a ward in there. Yeah, I don't know why I was following that Hecarim. I knew it. I knew that bush wasn't good. Now they have the Baron. What do you do when the other team has the Baron? You farm your jungle, you farm the lanes as it gets pushed, and you wait it out. Unless you are super far ahead of them, or you can catch somebody completely out of position. If you see that there's, you know, 1 or 2 people that are split pushing in a lane, go take them out. You might lose a turret because of it, but that's kind of to be expected if somebody has if a team has a Baron, that you're going to lose a turret or 2. So if you can actually pull off killing 1 or 2, if you lose a turret, then you can try and come back across on the other people if they're split pushing. If they're not split pushing, then, you know, make sure that everybody stays practically full health, does not have a lot of money to spend, and go to, you know, fight underneath your turrets. It's like fighting with a 6th person. Why not? As you see here, I am building the GA up, being, I mean, one of the more fed people on the team and the AP carry. I really like the GA on her. It doesn't, if you go 1 defensive item, it doesn't sacrifice too much damage. And you can't do damage when you're dead. See, like this right here, they have a Baron, but this Irelia, even though she just went back, was completely out of position. She knew she was out of position, but she was completely out of position. Now, on the reverse side, what they're not doing is they're not pushing any turrets. Pardon me, sipping on my beverage. So they're not pushing any turrets right now, which is, it's a waste of a Baron buff. They pushed, they took out 2 of our people, me and Heck, got the free Baron. They weren't that low on health. If they had to force a fight, it would have still been a 5-on-3, and it would have been Soraka, MF's ult was down, and Kha'Zix, who's building Squishy. They should have just marched straight up through the mid, and they probably could have taken this turret and this turret, because we most likely wouldn't have fought them. Being a 5v3, and, you know, our Squishies, oh no, Kha'Zix gets the exhaust, but that huge jump away. Will they push the turret? Will they make use of their Baron buff? No, they do not. They retreat. Soraka. That bait. Team fight's just waiting. Soraka will fall out. Do not really have sight on him right here because of the Oracle. And the Irelia flash! Just in case they were in that bush. She flashed right outside of it. That would have been great if we were all sitting right in this bush. Granted, they had the ward there, but she's just hit flash for no reason. My guess is she was trying to type something that involved F and she didn't hit enter. Oh, that was awesome. I wish I had actually seen that during the game. That's great. Will they push in on the turret and make use of their Baron? Waiting for the Heck to come in. Piltover goes out, does not hit anybody. No poke going down. Everybody's sitting at full health. Nobody hit by the Janna ult. We do have some pretty nice clearing between the Star Call, the Hate Spike, and Hecarim's AoE damage, as well as Kha'Zix's AoE damage. Some real nice clear. So they still don't push up on this middle turret. Blue team, you gotta make use of it. You gots to. You gots to. Like I said in my last video, I will soon be doing a video on all the new Season 3 items. I'm completely, you know, reading through them, thinking about different builds and different situations as to when to use them, so that I don't sound like a blumbering idiot when I do the video, and actually can give some decent advice on them. There are, like I said, some awesome videos items. I am very excited, very excited about all the new items and the new potential for builds. It's gonna be like playing a whole new game. Which is great, because after, you know, 2 years of playing the same game, it'll be nice to play a whole new game. Blue team going for drag. Purple team waiting. at the turret. Dragon buff is gone. Purple team still up by 7k gold. And Hecarim going in, ults in. He is by himself, knocks the Janna out. Oh, the Eve ult goes down. Putting down the Kassadin real quick. Trying to put down this Jarvan now. He will go down. Ugh. So let me tell you a little bit about what Eve's combo is once you have the DFG. It's use your DFG first, then ult, then Ravage, and then hate spike until they're dead. Start off by hitting W because the cooldown on it is reset. Oh! MF focusing down that cape, but you will make it away. The Janna Whirlwind. Knocking him out. The inhib is down. Center inhib. Mid inhib is, you know, the term that we use here in League of Legends. Top inhib is down. Now pushing in on the Nexus. Aren't too many minions here. Caitlyn trying to put down the Heck. One Nexus turret down. Jarvan's back up, and Kassadin's back up. Ooh, Kassadin burst down the Soraka. And now scrambling. Kaz has the ult to try and run away, and the MF getting caught with the exhaust. Will get focused down. Jarvan trying to ult the Kha'Zix, but he will flash out. A little bit too greedy there. We probably should have backed a little bit quicker. Uh-oh. Oh! Kassadin bursted down the DFG and the ult came up just in time, making sure that Kha'Zix makes it away. Unfortunately, Baron is back up, and we will be giving away another Baron.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.